Alright, so bases, going to accent tap, we have the beginning portion of the exercise. Variation 1 is the exact same as the snares and tenors. We have a bar of check on the right hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 just eighth notes at 3 inches, and then we have the right hand portion of that variation. And then we have the same thing but on the left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and alright, when you're playing this, the whole motion here is just down, up, whole time, down, up, and you can say down, up in your head. That's what I do, and it counts the eighth notes out for you, and it'll also just remind you exactly what you're playing. So I just go in my head, down, up, 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 down, up. Alright, so moving into the next variation, we have full down, tap, up, full down, tap, up. It's the exact same thing we learned before. It's literally just that. Remember, just stay loose while playing this portion of the exercise. Just go full down, tap up, full down, tap up. That's why playing is so important, because it's directly applicable to the exercise. So if going through that whole thing, it's going to be. Alright, and once you've played this for enough time where you can think, you don't have to think full down, tap up in your head, it'll just come naturally. But it really does help if in your head while you're doing these, you're just going slowly and thinking full down, tap up, full down, tap up. Alright, so moving into the third variation, we have. And the same thing on the left hand. Alright, so if we're going through the entire thing, it's going to sound like this. Alright, then the last variation we have is going to be the right hand's the same as before. In the first variation, we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And the left hand's just going to be upbeats. Alright, for the upbeats, make sure you're really, when you're marking time with this, make sure you're really getting downbeat with your foot, the tap with your foot, because this is the portion of the exercise where we get the most out of time. We either go too fast or too slow, because we don't really know where the downbeats are, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in your head, you should be thinking 1 and 2 and 2 and. So really. Alright, so keep that in mind. Also, when you're thinking this, don't mess up the transition. I know it's a weird one going down, up, down, down, or down, up, down, tap, tap. Like, that whole thing is weird, but you have to get that hand transfer. These, you should probably spend just a couple of minutes just working on these 2 bars alone, especially you basses. Alright, if we go through the entire thing, that variation. Kind of messed up the sticks in there. Alright, so that's basically it. Make sure you're breaking down each portion of this exercise. Like, don't just go through the entire thing, go through each variation a couple times, especially that last variation. And also, if you notice there's these split parts on it, you should be focusing on just playing the exercise unison for right now, but it would not hurt to start looking at the split. And I have a separate video on how to read music, so you guys can look at that if you want to know what to do. So if we're going to go through the entire exercise, I'm going to go slow because I have not memorized this. It's going to look something like this.